Hello and welcome back to the Marlea Note. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, skincare. Over the last year, I really wasn't wearing that much makeup, and instead I decided to invest and experiment a little bit with my skincare routine. Today I wanted to share the products that I've been using and loving, and also wanted to give you some of my tips and tricks for having glowing, healthy skin that is ready for the stage. A lot of times, and especially this last year, there's a lot more technology and filming that's going on while we're playing on stage. This sometimes means that there are cameras here, everywhere, zoomed in 4K, really exposing my pores and blemishes for everyone to see. I like to know that I'm doing what I can at home in my skincare routine to give myself a healthy glow for the stage. I've used many products over the years and I'm still kind of experimenting, but I'm excited to share what I'm loving right now. So I'm gonna break this up into two different sections. I have my morning skincare routine and nighttime skincare routine, and a couple of products here and there that I don't really show in the videos because I find that I really switch out the products that I'm using depending on the day or how my skin's feeling. All right, so let's look at the morning routine. When I'm getting ready in the morning, I can either go straight into my skincare routine and start with washing my face, or if I know that I'm gonna be on camera or I'm taking pictures, filming, whatever, I wanna feel glamorous and fabulous, then I will typically go in with these Peter Thomas Roth under eye patches. These are the Cucumber De-Tox Hydra-Gel eye patches. I really like these because they depuff my eyes in the morning. I keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cold. Feels really good. It's a really nice way to wake up. Like I mentioned, I use these on days when I really want to feel glamorous, or I know that I'm going to be on camera and I want to put on a full face of makeup. And it kind of just makes me feel fabulous in the morning. Then after those sit for a little bit, I will go in with my face wash. This is actually a new purchase. I don't want to speak too soon, but I actually love this new face wash. Previously, I've been using the Purity face wash, and I've been using that for a couple of years now. I actually have the big jumbo size at home, and it is a beautiful face wash. It's really moisturizing, light, it's really gentle, and it's really great for everyday use. I recently picked this one up. It was recommended. It's the Laneige MultiDeep-Clean Cleanser. I really only need the tiniest amount, and it blathers so well. It really, when it says deep clean, I really feel that it's deep cleaning everything out of my pores. It's kind of like one of those face washes where it feels a little squeaky clean, so I know sometimes people don't like that. I do find that I want to go a little heavier on the moisturizer when I'm using this one, as opposed to my Philosophy, which keeps my skin feeling a little bit more moisturized. But if I know that I want a deep clean, I just had a whole bunch of makeup on, this has been great. So far, so good. My skin has been looking really nice. I've been using this for about a week, so I can't really, give a full review on this, but so far so good. I'll check back in with you guys, but I really like this cleanser. So after my face is clean and washed, I will then go in with two products. These are my Drunk Elephant serums, and I actually pair them together. I'll pump this one into my hand first, and then this one, and then kind of mix it and put it on at the same time. This first serum is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. It's got this cool little twisty top, which is really nice because then I know it won't spill. And then after I have a couple of pumps of that in my hand, I'll go in with this C-Firma Day Serum, also by Drunk Elephant. And it's got the same little twisty top. But I like these two products because I know that I'm gonna go in with some hydration. I find that my skin always looks best, especially with makeup on, but also without makeup if I'm just going natural for the day. My skin always looks best when I know that it's gonna be well moisturized. It gets a little bit more plump and firm, so this is really nice to have. I also love having a vitamin C serum in my skincare routine because I tend to have some dark spots here and there, and this really helps to get rid of those, brighten my skin, really helps with the glowing look that I'm going for. I've been using these two products together for about a year now, so I can truly say that I love them. They work really well for my skin type. I should also probably mention that my skin type is normal to oily, mostly oily. I am in denial that I have oily skin, but my skin gets really oily. So these are really great because they're light. I feel like when people hear the word oily, they try to avoid moisture, but I find that the more moisture that I add to my skin, the less I'm likely to look super greasy, because then my skin's not like overproducing because it needs more oil. Speaking of being oily, the next product that I go in with is my Kate Somerville oil-free moisturizer. So I'm oily, that's okay. This moisturizer is great because it's nice and lightweight. I previously was using their goat milk moisturizer, which I also really like. I was just curious about seeing the oil-free. They feel similar in texture. I would actually say the goat milk feels a little lighter when I'm putting it in between my fingers. This one might feel a little bit heavier, but is light enough so that I don't feel like I'm caking on too much moisturizer and feeling oily throughout the day. I love this little container too, because I know that I'm not gonna overuse the product, because I just pump this down and it'll come out the exact amount that you need. You wipe it off and then apply it to your face. Like I mentioned with the hydration serum, having a good moisturizer for the day just kind of ensures that my skin's gonna look plump and healthy, which is especially great if I'm gonna be putting on a bunch of makeup to go on stage. Honestly, my best makeup days are the days that I take the time and do a really great skincare routine. So I know that anything that I put on top, my skin's just gonna look flawless and fabulous. Okay, the next product, and probably most important product that anyone could be using in their skincare routine, is sunscreen. So I also recently picked this up. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. This is the Tatcha Pore Perfecting Sunscreen. I saw Pore Perfecting, and that's kind of been my mission with my skincare routine recently. I have a lot of big pores right here in my T-zone, and that's okay. I'm working on minimizing my pores, and that's why I was really interested in this Pore Perfecting Sunscreen. It's SPF 35, and it's actually a pretty heavy feeling sunscreen, but it doesn't feel heavy once it's applied, if that makes sense. The sunscreen I was using prior to this was the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. It's got that like silicone-y, like it comes out clear and it feels kind of funky, but that one is also really light. And I did really like that one. I just ran out and was curious about trying this new sunscreen. This is a pricey sunscreen though, and I purchased it for experimenting purposes. But of course, there are many sunscreens out there that are cheaper and just as effective. The main thing is that you get sunscreen on your face and slather it on, get it on your ears, get it down your neck, the whole shebang. Actually, for all of your skincare products, make sure that you're bringing it down your neck and on your chest, because we want to make sure that this whole area is well taken care of. And the last product that I go in with in the morning is a lip mask. Sometimes I'll go in with just like Vaseline or lip balm or something, but I've been really liking this lip mask. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I sometimes put it on during the day. I don't think it really matters, but it's so moisturizing. And what's really great about this one is I feel like it stays on my lips. My lips feel moisturized for a really long time. There are a lot of lip products that I'll put it on and I'm like, ooh, that feels really moisturizing, and then like an hour later I'm like, it's completely gone and like soaked through. But this one, I really feel it on for like a long time. And for my wins and brass, get that lip mask on lock. I don't know if you would like to wear it during the day, because you probably don't want anything heavy on your lips while you're going about your day and playing and practicing and whatnot, but especially for at night, we'll come back to this. Okay, so another item that I do like, but I don't use every day, but it's still really nice to have, is this little jade roller. This isn't, I guess, jade, right? Because it would be green. Pink roller, rose quartz roller, jade, whatever color you want roller. But this is nice because then I can just kind of like depuff in the morning, take it down my neck. Like I said, I don't use this every day. I use this when I remember, which is not often. But I do really enjoy it, and if you keep it in the fridge also, it'll get nice and cold and it just feels really nice. Just kind of like wakes you up, get the blood flowing, depuff. I don't know the science behind it. I simply got it because it felt good. It's like a little face massage, and I see a bunch of other people using it. So the only recommendation I can give with this is that it feels really good, but if you want to research more about how this is supposed to help with inflammation and depuffing your face, let us know in the comments down below. Okay, so that concludes our morning skincare routine. All right, now we're getting into the nighttime skincare routine. We've gone through our day, our skin has seen the world. It's probably gross at this point, so we need to go in and cleanse. And I like to double cleanse, especially if I have makeup on. If I don't have makeup on, I don't really feel the need to double cleanse, but double cleansing is a must for me if I have makeup on because it gets in there and I just want to make sure it is all off of my face before I go to sleep. One of my favorite products that I found to remove my makeup is the Drunk Elephant Makeup Melting Butter. It has a little magnetic spoon, which is really nice. It stays on top and it's great so that you can use it to scoop out the product. This is how much I love it. This is what I'm gonna use to clean my face tonight, and I'm so sad that it's gone, but I need to pick up another one. This has been really great because it's just literally, as it says in the title, melts my makeup off of my face. I just really feel it breaking down the makeup that's been sitting on my face all day. It gets that mascara off. Sometimes it's really hard to find products that gets your mascara off. I know there's a lot of cleansing oils and balms out there. This is just one that I really enjoy. It's so great after you've played a concert or you've done a recording and you've got so much makeup on your face, just to wipe away all the makeup so easily. That's another thing, it's so quick to remove my makeup with this cleansing butter and I love it. I will continue using it for as long as I'm wearing makeup. I will be using this cleansing butter. Like I mentioned in my morning routine, I then go in with my cleanser. This is the Laneige Deep-Clean Cleanser. This is especially great at night. Of course, in the morning, I'm not really deep cleaning much. And in fact, you could use another lighter cleanser if you want in the morning. I especially love this one at night. I go in with my makeup melting butter, and then I go in with this deep clean. And so there's just no chance that there's any makeup or dirt or disgusting filth that my face has seen throughout the day left on my face after I'm using these two products together. So now that my skin is clean and I've gotten rid of all of my makeup, I have a couple of different products that I like to go in with depending on the day and depending on how my skin has been feeling. To exfoliate my face, I have been using two different products. I have the Cora Organics Turmeric Brightening and Exfoliating Mask. This product is great. I don't use it too often. This is if my face feels like it really needs to be exfoliated. This is great. It's a 2-in-1. It's an exfoliating and brightening. It smells really good. It doesn't really look that great, but don't worry, it smells really good and it feels nice. Sometimes I'll put this on and then I'll get in the shower, wash up, and then rinse it when I'm done in the shower. It's great. It leaves my skin feeling really soft and of course also helps to brighten. I have a product that I like to use a couple of times a week. Of course, you don't want to exfoliate your face every day because it might strip your face and leave it a little sensitive. But when my skin is feeling maybe a little bit more rough and a little bit more textured, maybe I have more dark spots, this product is actually specifically for dark spots. This is the OLEHENRIKSEN Dark Spot Toner. This is a great product because I know that if my skin is feeling rough or textured, I'll just apply a little bit of this and it just really leaves my skin feeling so soft. It like gives me totally new skin the next day. I don't know what it is. This is a chemical exfoliator. It has high potency AHAs and it's a dark spot toner, so obviously it helps with my dark spots. Yeah, this is really my go-to if my skin is really not feeling great. About once or twice a week, I like to go in with a retinol cream. This is Drunk Elephant, their A-Passioni retinol cream. This actually has 1% retinol, which is I think pretty high for an over-the-counter cream. Obviously I don't want to use this every single day, so like I mentioned, I throw this into my skincare routine about once or twice a week, and I probably won't use this on the same days that I'm exfoliating. So that's why I kind of have to like switch out my products depending on the day or what else I've used, but this is about right now it's about once a week. Really great cream. I will put this on after washing my face before I put on my moisturizer. Another serum that I like to use and kind of like throw around in the mix of products is this Lancôme Advanced Génifique. This product was gifted to me by my mother-in-law. Love it. I had never used it before and I've been using it a lot. I really love the way it feels. My skin looks great. I don't know if it's this product or the other products I'm using. All I know is that when I use this, I enjoy it and my skin looks great. This is a serum, so I like to put it on before my moisturizer and after I wash my face. another Lancôme product from my mother-in-law. This is their eye cream, and I'm so bad at putting on eye cream. I always forget. I always put on my moisturizer and then realize that I didn't put on my eye cream, and then I miss it. So this is something that I want to do more of. I've not done it too much. If you have an eye cream that you enjoy and you like, then totally use it, and don't forget to put it on before you put your moisturizer on. I will definitely try to do better about putting on my eye cream. So I don't really have much of a review for this product because I always forget to use it. But anyway, eye creams are great, if you remember. Okay, so for moisturizers, like the other products, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I have two moisturizers that I really, really like. I have this Kate Somerville. This is my dry skin saver, and I really like this. I obviously mentioned that I have oily skin. I do not have dry skin, but this is really, really nice for days when I'm maybe using my OLEHENRIKSEN, or maybe even my retinol cream, or even my exfoliating mask. This is really, really great to just kind of replenish the moisture back into my face if my skin is feeling dry for whatever reason, and sometimes it does feel dry. I mean, not normally, but sometimes it feels dry sometimes. It's perfect for sensitive skin. They also do have a sensitive skin line, but I love Kate Somerville, same brand as my morning moisturizer, and I've been using it for a few years now, so I can strongly say that it is an excellent brand with great products, and I really, really love this one. It is pricey, so obviously there are other products out there that are not as pricey, and I'm sure just as good. There are a lot of drugstore products that are also great for skincare. I've used many of them. I don't have any of them with me here, but if you'd like to see a review on that, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, back into a little bit more expensive skincare. We have Drunk Elephant again. I love that brand. This is the Proteiny Peptide Cream. I kind of swap this out for my dry skin saver and this, depending on how my skin is feeling. If my skin's not feeling dry and I maybe didn't use that many products, I'll go in with this at night. And really great, just kind of like my Kate Somerville. It's the same little pump here, which is great because it gives you as much as you need. It is a great product, and it works well for my skin. And I know I said that my skin is not dry, but for some reason I like to pretend. And I just like feeling really moisturized. But this next product, it's obviously almost gone, so I really, really like it. It is the Noni Glow Face Oil. And I really, really like having an oil on hand for the days that my skin does feel dry, or like I want to have more moisture put back in. And I don't use this every day, maybe once or twice a week. I'll throw this in if I really want my skin to feel nice and moisturized. But it's a beautiful product, and I've been using it for a while, so I strongly recommend. We are back to our lip mask. This is perfect for at night. Obviously, sometimes I like to use it during the day as well, but this is the perfect lip mask that I found for night. It just feels like it's on my lips all night. I wake up and my lips still feel moisturized, which is rare, I found, when looking for a lip mask, but this is it. This is it, guys. I have mine in the scent fragrance sweet candy. So if you don't like that smell, there's also, I don't know if it's just original. This one, it smells sweet. So if you don't like that, then I would go for the original scent. I don't know what that is, but this was pink, so I picked it up because I thought it was cute, and thankfully it smelled really good. And since we love Laneige so much, I hope that after this whole video I've been saying the product name correctly. And that concludes my nighttime skincare routine. All right, so we have gone through morning routine, night routine. Those are all of the products that I use and swap out and have really been enjoying over this last year, or for some products a little bit more recently. I hope this gave you some inspiration for your own skincare routine, whether that's product recommendations or just overall steps that you can use and implement in your own routine. I absolutely love skincare, and I'm super excited to be able to chat with you guys about my skincare routine, what I'm loving, and what I've been doing. If you guys have product recommendations or steps in your skincare routine that you've been loving, please be sure to let us know in the comments down below. If you love talking about skincare and beauty, really all things related to classical musicians and what we do off stage, I gotta take care of this skin when I'm off stage so that I look flawless and fabulous when I get back on stage. If that is something that you enjoy talking about, then please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you click the subscribe button and ring the little notification bell so that you know every time I put out a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you right here next week at the Marlea Note.